How is it to go on out there, everybody? This is SpeedBoy14 on my playthrough of Super Mario Odyssey for the Nintendo Switch. If you guys can give me a favor and drop a like on this video, I would really appreciate it big time. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to click that subscribe button and click on the bell right beside it to be notified every time my new videos come out. Exciting feature of the channel, you can request your favorite Power Moon or your favorite kingdom of the game in the comments below. Last time we did the Ruined Kingdom. In this episode, we're going to do a super cut of both the Luncheon and Ruined Kingdoms, where I'm putting the Luncheon Kingdom videos together along with the Ruined Kingdom video to make one big video of both kingdoms. And let me know down in the comments below for a question of the video. I would really love to know, what is your favorite food? I would love to know what your favorite food is. I want to talk about last episode when somebody commented on what they want for Mario's 40th anniversary, and they want a new Mario Galaxy game if possible. Alright, so let's get to collecting moons. So let's possess this Goomba. Excuse me, and let's make a Goomba tower, shall we? I love the Luncheon Kingdom. And here we go. Give me that moon. Loved by the lava. If I had to pick my favorite food, there's a lot of foods I like. I love ramen noodles. I just love ramen noodles. I've loved them ever since I was a kid. I also really like hamburger casserole. I also really like Alfredo pasta. And there's several foods I like. I also really like spaghetti. I also really like chicken nuggets. And I like hamburgers and hot dogs. There's several foods I like. Luncheon Kingdom Timer Challenge 1. Alright. There's a moon up there we can get. Piled on the salt. I love the Luncheon Kingdom so much. I love how beautiful this looks. There's a power moon down here we can get. Lurking in the pillar shadow. Okay. We can do something here. And we can do this. Now we're going to fight the Spirit, which is the brutal that throws up. The strategy is the same as it was in the Wooded Kingdom, basically. If you jump on his hat while he's doing while he's making that poison go right there, you can actually speed up the boss if you jump on his hat. But it's a little risky to do because it can cause you to get hit if you're not careful. MLG Pro Strats for the win. I'll take advantage of that. Under the cheese rocks is our next objective. But we can go here and collect a moon here. Actually, there's 2 moons we can collect here. One of them is if we go this way. And voila! Corner of the magma swamp. What? You gotta be kidding me. Okay, let's not mess up, shall we? Here you just have to collect the 5 shards in order to get the moon here. It's pretty simple. What? You gotta be kidding me. I can definitely do better than that. Okay. We only have 1 more moon shard, thank goodness. Magma swamp, floating and sinking. Alright, so... we can go back up here. Is there any... no, there's not any we can do right here yet. That's not until the post-game stuff, at least. Come on. Alright. Look at all the food there. That food just looks delicious. Another food I really like, that I forgot to mention, excuse me. Another food, there's a lot of foods I like. But another one I forgot to mention that I really like rice. Rice is another one I really like. I really like... Alright. We can go inside this room here. This game only costs 10 coins to play. As soon as these turn into hearts, that's when you throw your hat. Pretty simple, and we can win our moon just like that. Luncheon Kingdom slots. Pretty simple. Alright. Just do that. Alright, here's what you can do to get this moon. You get that. You can ground pound it like what they intend you to do, but you can also do this. With a little bit of magic, you can throw your hat and then shake your controller. There we go. This is an ingredient too. Good name for a moon. Okay, here's how you can get another moon. You can take this and throw it in this pot. Pretty simple. Pretty easy to do. Golden Turnip Recipe 1. We can get the chef's hat here. And the chef's suit by paying some purple coins. Alright, we can buy the Power Moon here. Shopping in Mount Valbano. Or I think I pronounced it correctly. And we can use this outfit to open this up, because it requires this outfit to open it up. And here we go. And to do this area, we have to possess one of these. We can go inside here in order to get one of the moons. A strong simmer. And this part requires a little bit of patience and strategy here. It's not really that hard, it just requires a little bit of patience and strategy. Alright. An extreme simmer. Might as well wear the chef's outfit throughout the whole Luncheon Kingdom from now on. Alright. We can ground pound here, and we can get a moon here. Atop a column in a row. And we can long jump and dive over here with the Cappy dive technique. And we can go here in order to get we can ground pound this area to get a moon. Island of salt floating in the lava. Okay. Alright. There's a lot of moons we can do. Say hello to the lava bubble. So basically with this thing, what you can do is you can go in the you can swim in lava is what you can do when you possess a lava bubble. It's one of my favorite power-ups in this game. And you can jump throughout the lava. If you shake your controller, you can do a jump boost in the lava. It's really cool. I really like this power-up. Just like that. I love areas like this. If we go... There we go. We just need to throw Cappy on this. There we go. Okay. Excuse me. We can go this way. Are you kidding me? I got confused there. Let's do better, shall we? We can do better than that. Come on. Come on! I know what I'm supposed to do. I know how to do it. I'm just messing it up. That's a little tricky dude right there. Come on, we got this. We can do this just one more time, and we got this. Alright. 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 That's... There we go. We're supposed to be up here and get this moon first. Fork, Flick, and Detour. Alright. Give me this moon. Fork, Flicking to the summit. I love the chef's hat and chef's outfit. It's really cool. It seems like a good outfit to use in the Luncheon Kingdom. Come on. I know there's a moon up here. How'd I get up there? That's kind of the question. Okay. Okay. There we go. That's how it's done. Atop the jutting crag. That's how it's done. That's how it's done. As long as we avoid the hammer bros, we can at least. We can bring this over to the beginning area, which is the area where we were, and we can get another power moon this way. Isn't that awesome? Give me this moon. Golden Turnip Recipe 2. Alright, so we possessed a hammer bro, and what we can do with this guy is we can just press the X button to throw hammers. And we need to throw hammers at the cheese rocks in order to reveal a switch. And pull the lever of this switch to open up our power moon. Isn't that cool? Big pot on the volcano. Dive in. Alright. We can use a lava bubble to light this torch in order to get one of the moons. Alright. Yay, purple coins! We can collect purple coins if we go this way. Plus, I was going to go this way to get an extra power moon as well. Alright. Taking notes and swimming in magma. Alright. Here we can ground pound these cracks in order to reveal another moon. We just have to ground pound all the cracks while dodging the fruit at the same time. If I had to pick fruits and I really like, I love bananas and I love strawberries too. If I had to pick vegetables I really like potatoes. And I also really like green beans, and I love corn. Excuse me. All right. Isn't there a moon we can get if we go this way? This is the one where you do the no cappy challenge. Let's do it. This isn't hard. This kind of reminds me somewhat of Super Mario Sunshine from when you went down those secret levels and when Shadow Mario had to take FLUDD away from you. Excuse me, because you're not allowed to use cappy in this area. Alright. Give me the moon. Taking notes, spinning athletics. Ugh. This is some really tricky platforming right here. Alright. It's not unusual for me to die a lot in this area because it is not unusual for me to die a lot in this area. This is one of the tougher platforming sections. Ugh! Alright. No! What the heck? I'm just doing so terrible all of a sudden. This really tests your platforming skills to the max. It's like the secret levels in Super Mario Sunshine. And you know how much I hated those. At least this ain't as bad as those because this game has more fluid controls than what Mario Sunshine does, thank goodness. At least that's a pro. But you have to be really precise with the platforming here. No! What the heck? I can never get good at this section. I can never get good at this section. I never could. That's how difficult it is. It's very, very difficult. Even for a hardcore gamer like me. Whoa, how'd I survive that? This is a nerve-wracking section. Whoa, I got nervous there. Ugh! Ugh! This section makes me nervous. Ugh! It makes me so nervous doing it. Yes! Whew. That was so close. I almost fell off at that section. I got nervous right there. I got nervous right there. Let's do the 2D section of this island right here, which should be a lot easier than what I just did. Because what I just did was tough. I at least wanted to knock it out of the way. Watch out for these hammer bros right here. The worst kind of hammer bros would have to be the hammer bros in the original Super Mario Bros. For the NES. Alright. That was pretty good. What's in here? I guess we can do this area. I guess we can. Cross into the magma. No! How did I mistime that? I was panicking there like I was about to fall off. These are some really tricky platforming sections. Wow. At least that one moon's over with, and that's the truth. No! Ugh! My finger slipped. Okay. I'm playing it safe. I don't want to die at all anymore. I'm sick and tired of dying. Whoa. Barely. Ugh. Yes. That was a nerve-wracking section. What's back here? All right. There we go. Time to go up here. We're going to possess this meat, then keep pressing the A button to twitch it and watch what happens. Let's long jump over here and let's get the multi-moon, but we're gonna dive into it to get it. Come on, dive into the multi-moon. Come on. I want to talk about last episode's question of the video when I was asking about what your favorite food was. I'm glad there's somebody that participated. Somebody said their favorite food was hamburger casserole and they love. And then there was another person that said their favorite food was pizza. And pizza is another food I really like. And I love hamburger casserole as well. We can light these 2 torches to get a moon here. Light the 2 flames. Alright. Excuse me. I'm just looking around. There's some purple coins here we can get. We already did that island. Alright. What's here? Oh, purple coins are here. Okay. I like exploring in this game. That's one of my favorite things to do in this game is explore. I just think it's so fun. Are you kidding me? What is going on right now? Okay. Ugh. There we go. We made it to the area that we want to be. I know if we get on top of this mountain right here, actually it's a plateau we get on top of, or mountain or plateau, wherever it is, we can ground pound this and get a power moon. Overlooking a bunch of ingredients. That is the name of the moon. We can go inside here and do a 2D section here. I love the 2D sections in this game. They remind me of the original Super Mario Bros. Okay. Anything this way? A heart this way, okay. You can skip skip that 2D section by doing the Cappy Dive technique. Okay, here we go. I love how there's this ear of corn you can ride right here. Alright, we're doing very good. Let's possess the lava bubble, because we'll need to use it in this section. We can collect some purple coins while we... Or we at least can collect a few purple coins. Alright, give me this moon. Alcove behind the pillars of magma. Okay. We can light this torch right here and get this moon. Alright, there's a moon we can get here by lighting these two torches. Okay, see this piranha plant that breathes fire? We're going to have him breathe fire at these two torches. If we can light both torches, we'll get a moon. Sounds simple enough, don't it? Pretty simple, pretty easy to do. That's all you gotta do. Light the far-off lanterns. Alright. There's Captain Toad over there. I believe I can get down there if I... Okay. I know a way I can get down there. First, we have to go this way. Something we can get this way is we can get some purple coins. What's in this treasure chest? Oh, coins, okay. Excuse me. Alright. Just in case there's any extra moons this way, I just always like to look for some reason. I know there probably won't be, but whatever. But I know if you go this way, there's purple coins. Okay. Alright. There we go. There we go. We need to go this way. And the reason why we have to go this way is so we can possess a lava bubble. Because there's no lava bubbles we can possess around here. And we need to use the lava bubble to get over to Captain Toad if we want to do the Captain Toad mode. Bon appetit, tap Captain Toad. Alright, we can possess the lava bubble. Alright. There we go. There we go. Perfect. So you have to be careful right here. Watch out for the rolling fruit right there. Because if you're not careful, that'll happen. And we don't want that to happen. We don't want to get hit by those. There we go, amazing jump. And we're at the checkpoint for the highest climb that we made so far. Come on! Ah! What is going on? Thankfully, it worked me back to this checkpoint. Thank goodness. Alright. Alright, so maybe I know there's another moon that we can do if we use this to go somewhere by going back to one of the previous areas we've been to. But that's not until you beat the boss. So that means let's go ahead and do the boss right now. Alright, basically what you gotta do in this boss is he's gonna throw out some fruit at you, and you gotta dodge the fruit he throws at you. And you're in a lava bubble pretty much. So you have to wait until he spits out of his mouth, and then climb up his spit like this. And then you wanna attack him just like that. And you just have to repeat that 3 times and then you win. Very simple. That's all you gotta do with this boss. That's all you gotta do. See how much more crooked the path is this time than it was the last time? And then the third time, it's gonna get... the platforms are going to be smaller, and that means there's going to be more platforms and less of a path, actually. They're still going to follow the same path, it's just smaller platforms. Watch out for the spike balls he throws, too. It's a pretty easy boss overall. It just takes time to figure out his patterns. Once you know his patterns, he's very, very easy. Okay, you have to use these platforms, like I said. Just jump on the platforms. That's all you gotta do. And he's out. Alright, let's grab our multi-moon. And we restored the Luncheon Kingdom back to normal. Alright, let's spend these moons on the Odyssey. Guess how many moons is on the Odyssey? 243. Bowser's Kingdom? Maybe? Alright, the Odyssey got shipwrecked once again. What a surprise. And we're in the Ruined Kingdom. So we're not going to Bowser's Kingdom yet. We're actually in the Ruined Kingdom right now. Alright, we can go this way. And then there's a power moon we can get in the treasure chest this way. In the ancient treasure chest, and we can collect a lot of coins here. And there we go. We have a boss fight coming up. And here we go. To the boss of the Ruined Kingdom. Alright, this is the Ruined Dragon. Basically what you gotta do in this boss is he spits out electricity, and then you see these electric balls that go around. You want to dodge the electric balls. It's pretty easy, you just have to do this. This boss reminds me of a boss. He really reminds me of Behemoth from Mario Sports Mix. And he reminds me of a few other bosses. It's a cool boss. You have to dodge that electric. You have to dodge that electric like that whenever he does that electric. You have to jump over the electric waves. Throw Cappy on those forks to reveal his weakness, and then ground pound his weakness. And just repeat that 3 times. So pretty easy boss, but it's pretty fun too. It's pretty simple, you just have to dodge all that. So be careful right here. Put Cappy on these keys right here to reveal his weakness, and then ground pound his weakness. Now we just have to do the same thing 1 more time, and then he'll be out. Are you kidding me? You gotta be kidding me, you gotta be kidding me, you gotta be kidding me. So they'll kind of go psycho right there. And you have more electric waves to jump over this time. And then we just have to throw Cappy on these keys just like that. And boom! And we get ourselves a multi-moon. And let's dive into the multi-moon. Alright. There's still a little bit extra moons we can do. We can go back to where the boss originally was. And there's some extra stuff we can do here. If we talk to him this time, he'll just say he's so tired. Excuse me. This is pretty cool. You can jump on them like this and then you can get some stuff. Let's possess this rocket ship and blast off to a secret area in the sky that has, I think, 2 power moons here. Okay. This is pretty easy right here. You just have to stop these platforms right here. In order to stop this platform, you have to throw Cappy at the P-switch at the right timing. You watch the platform as it moves around and throw Cappy at the P-switch at the right timing. And now we just enter the 2D section. Are you kidding me? You gotta be kidding me. That can't be for real. Alright. Alright. There we go. This part is kind of tricky. Hopefully I can get it right. Anytime you get it wrong by accident, you can ground pound this to reset it. Oh, I got it wrong. Let's try again. This is a tricky one. Like, you have to be precise with how you hit the P-switch. There we go. Perfect. It's kind of tricky to do. There's nothing that way, okay. At least we can go this way. And if we go this way, we'll have something like a power moon or something to get. But the only way we can get it is if we do this. Take that Koopa shell over here and go this way. Then we can get this extra moon over here. There we go. That's more like it. Come on. How did I do that? How to time the jump right? Maybe it's impossible. Okay, I can always reset it and try another way. That'll work. I was thinking there was something I did wrong, but I finally figured it out. And it was easy. I need to go this way. Okay, this final section right here is pretty easy. All you gotta do right here, the red platform has to be on the bottom, the blue one has to be in the middle, and the green one has to be on the top. Excuse me. And then we have to just go that way and it will take us to the final moon. Just like that. So that means we was able to collect 6 moons in the Ruined Kingdom, which is very good. And let's warp back to the Odyssey and spend these moons on the Odyssey. Off to Bowser's Kingdom we go. Infiltrate Bowser's Castle. Alright guys, that was it. Thank you very much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed, don't forget to drop a like. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to click that subscribe button and click on the bell right beside it to be notified every time my new videos come out. Next time we'll get started on this amazing kingdom called Bowser's Kingdom, and that is going to be a lot of fun. Have a wonderful day. Peace, Republic of Speed Boy.